going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to go over a quick review of the Cygnus X-1 Coilovers, the Classic Edition. I was going to take you for a drive, but just couldn't get out and about to do it today to do the review. But let's just jump right into the review here. I'm going to show you what I got in the box first. Box, obviously it had the coilovers in it, but it came with some adjustable camber plates, spanner wrenches, certificate of assembly, user guide, Allen wrenches, all the necessary stuff to set it up with. As you can see, the box is a Fortunato. You can see the certificate Fortunato box with Fortunato certificate of assembly. Fortunato puts these together for Cygnus. The Cygnus X1 is modeled after the Fortunato 500s coilovers. One interesting thing to note about both of the Fortunatos and the Cygnus is that from what I understand, you can get them in about any color combination that you want. I went with gunmetal black and orange. I actually spoke with Jeff about this. If you're on their website, the Motorsport Edition is this color. The Classic Edition is like a blue and black, and I wanted this, and he said that was not an issue. So keep that in mind. You can pretty well get whatever color combo you want on them. But that's pretty well what came in the box. As far as my setup goes, I'm running the OEM top hats with the 9K Swift springs, and I've got long travel option with rebound extension adjusters in the rear. So it's that way you don't have to remove the seat in the back. But as far as getting right into the review of the suspension itself, I run the front rebound and rear rebound on 13. There's 26 clicks of adjustment on there. Like I said, I keep mine in the middle. 2 kids, they sleep no problem, so it's not too stiff, not too soft. Makes the car handle real well going into the curves and such in the mountains. I don't track the car. It's maybe it'll see an autocross here and there in the future, but as of right now, it's just my toy, weekend toy. It's not even a daily driver. But as far as the handling and the feel of the suspension on the road goes, it's like I say, it's really taut, it's compliant. I spoke about this in my review of the car video. Is you hit like a bridge joint, it's non-jarring, just kind of floats right over it. That's the best way to describe it. Where the factory suspension, we kind of plow through it, this just kind of floats over it, and it just soaks it up. It's real compliant to the point that if you do hit something big, it regains its composure very, very quickly. It's the best way for me to explain it. With the long travel option also, where I don't have an extreme drop, the long travel only allows you to go up and down an inch above stock ride height and an inch below. The trade-off there is obviously you can't slam your car, but for me, I don't want to slam it anyway. 5/8 drop suits me well, and putting with my wheel and tire package on there, I don't have any rubbing issues or anything like that. It just, I didn't need that style of drop, so long travel suited me just fine. As far as issues, not really an esse. I had to adjust my preload when I got it. That's set from the factory. It was just a little bit loose. It actually tells you in the user manual what the preload should be and how to adjust it and such. So that's not really an issue per se, but it's just something to watch out for with any coilover. I think you should probably check your preload anyway, but again, it's just my opinion. But I had to adjust mine. As far as other cons go, no real cons about it. Everything's done well for 2,500, 3,000 miles now. I've had 0 issues. Of course, Fortunato, the Cygnus X1s carry the same Fortunato warranty. I think it's 5 years, unlimited warranty on most parts of the suspension. I have to read into that, but I think that's how it reads. It's fully rebuildable. Fortunato's relatively local to me, being on the East Coast. I could actually drive there in about 3 hours, so that's a good thing if you're on the East Coast, something to keep in mind. But as far as pros go, the only pro, I mean, really it's all pros, with the fact that it's just livens the car up that much more than the factory suspension ever would. As you can tell, I'm pretty biased against not liking the factory suspension. I mean, that was a sore point for the STI. I don't know what they were thinking after 2016, 17, but 18s and ups, they didn't do it any justice in the suspension department, factory, my opinion. But another con was I wish I wouldn't have waited as long as I did to do it, but that's on me. But overall, the review goes, can't go wrong with them. I don't think you could go wrong with any 3 of the versions of the X1. You've got the soft, the classic, and the Motorsport edition. Of course, Motorsport being for people who track more regular than others, and that's why I went with classic. Highly suggest you call Jeff at Cygnus Performance, and speak with him. He's a very knowledgeable individual. He can point you down the right direction, which path, well, not really which path, but which setup would be best for you overall with his coilovers. And but at the end of the day, I really don't think you can go wrong with it. If you found any of this helpful, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks for watching.